Even when I lose, I be winning. Guess I guess it's true. I can't live without you.
And welcome everyone to the Franchise Power Hour. Welcome to the inaugural show.
Oh yeah, it's the official one right
It's
here.
the official show every Saturday from 3 to 5 right here, IntellectualRadio.com. We have with us Mr. Walt
Oh, it's Walt Knows Money. Right?
Knows
We need them to
Money.
know that. Since it's the inaugural show, it's Walt Knows Money. I'll be sharing some jewel drops with these people. So y'all make sure y'all tune in and check us out. And then to my right, we have beautiful Miss Chanel.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How was everybody's week?
I had some great times.
No,
and I
you
had
did.
some bad times.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain type of thing.
So
huh?
so now that's gonna bring it back to the games. But let's talk about gains and losses this week. I'm gonna
Gains and
start with
Gains
you.
and losses.
What
Oh, I
did you
don't-
gain this week? You gained a new friend, a new perspective on something. What is something you gained this past week?
Oh, I gained a lot this week because ownership always keeps me busy.
Busy, yes,
So,
it do, yeah.
so I'm always gaining something. So I gained I did gain some new friends.
Okay,
Met some new
okay.
people.
Now, how do you think that's gonna go for you, meeting these new people? How do you think that? What does that feel like? Like this is new people that you letting into your energy, letting into your circle.
Well, we're gonna see.
Okay,
So it has yet to be determined.
determined.
But I'm hoping everything works out well,
Okay, it's
You know.
destiny. It will.
both personal and business.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what about you?
My gain this week, let's see. I gained the understanding that as you elevate, some things have to fall off along with some people. And it's complicated, especially if you've been knowing certain people for a while. As you elevate, sometimes things and people have to fall off, even
And say
habits.
everybody can't go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been learning that too. Everybody can't go. They don't want to go either, though. That's the main reason why they can't go. They don't want to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my game for
Mhm.
this week was this, right? I'm officially in the real estate game now.
Uh-oh.
So that's my game.
That's a
And
big
it
That's
only
awesome.
cost me $34. Right?
That's
That's the part that I gotta share with people. And then as soon as I look up on my Facebook, it's like 10 other people went and did the same thing.
okay. Talk
So
about it.
it's called Lofty AI.
Lofty
You know,
AI.
so if anyone wants to look it up, it's called Lofty AI
LOFTY.
dot AI.
Okay.
And it's basically fractional real estate. So let's just say, I think I gave this example on the show before. If you own a piece of real estate outright, it's your property, you have the power to sell it to others in pieces. You don't have to go through the whole process that we normally go through or that we normally know about. You can say, I'm going to take 100 family members and I'm going to divide the property up, and everybody that wants to be a part of can give me $50. And now they own a piece of the property.
Awesome.
You know, so when the cash flow comes in from rent, everybody gets their proportioned amount. So if you put up, let's say you put up 100, instead of getting $2-3 of the cash flow from the rent, you'll get $10. If you put in a few hundred, you'll get $30-$40. And that's what the benefit of this is. It's going to allow people to get into real estate at a very low entry, because a lot of people are thinking about my credit, how much cash do I need to get started, the location, this and that, the fixing up the property, looking for the property. Like those are a lot of, different pieces to being in the real estate game. So with this, you just go to the website, you can click on marketplace and just browse through these properties. Obviously, another factor is knowing the numbers, right? Because
Right.
when it comes to real estate, you have to know building. Those are numbers.
Neighborhood.
Location.
Yes.
Those determine numbers. The demographic of the area, like what type of people live there, not just what does the properties look like, though, but what crowd is in that area, the school, right? There's a lot of factors when you get into the real estate game. I didn't have to think about any of that. Those details are inside of each of these listings, but I didn't look at that. I was just looking at the returns, right? Because I plan on holding it for a long time, so I want to see what the returns are and what they have been. So just as an example, this one says projected rental yield. And another thing, when you're looking at finances, when you're looking at money coming in or going out, most people, when they're looking for money to come in, they're looking at a return. The return is you getting your money back right? And how much of it you're getting back. The yield is your money growing, hence the word yield. So if I put $100 in and I make $103, I got a $3 return on my money, right? I gave the money and I got the $3 back. When you invest in something like this, you get a yield. So you put your $100 into something that appreciated to 103. You didn't just earn $3 off of it. So now that actual thing is worth 103. It can go up or it can go down. And that's why people need to be more focused on in accumulating assets. And
Okay.
obviously, real estate is one of the best assets that a person can have in building wealth. And now it just became a lot easier for people with Lofty AI. And I'm real big on Lofty because it's a part of the network that I teach on.
Right.
And we just signed, I ain't gonna say signed, but Algorand, which is the network, the blockchain that I use, they just got a partnership with the United Nations.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
that's over the US,
Mm-hmm.
which means they got a lot more juice than the average network. Like, and I've been trying to tell people this for 2 years, and it's starting right now. Like, if you're not investing in crypto, start doing your research because the next 4 months you're going to be hearing a lot more people talk about I invested in this and now I got this much back, or oh my God, I'm rich off of crypto because they were in the beginning, or they got in just in time. Like last week, I think that was last week, yeah. When you were talking about how you got Doge, but you weren't sure how to cash out.
Yeah.
Imagine how many people are going to be making so much money and they never stopped to even think or ask, how do I take my money out? They were just confident that they knew it, they believed it, they seen it. Okay. But they didn't learn about it to be able to take advantage when the time comes, because the time is going to come. It's programmed. This is programmable money. I want people to understand that. Then Josh and I, we was just at the restaurant and they only took cash. And of course I was upset, right? Because I don't carry cash.
But you can transfer the crypto.
But they didn't take debit card either.
Oh my God.
Oh
Oh yeah,
no.
because
So
it was just cash
so that
only.
means I had to do what? Go to the ATM.
Go to the
So I have
ATM.
a question. Is Lofty the only platform that does that?
No, Lofty is the platform that's on the Algorand blockchain. There's another platform called Mars. There's even like Orlando sent us one. That's more. It's called Fundrise. It's more of, you think Wall Street when you look at Fundrise, or there's another one called Landa. So there's different companies that are doing this because they're using the technology to facilitate the opportunity for people. Right? You can't go ask a regular property owner right now, man, sell me a piece of your property for $50, right? But it would be advantageous for them to do that because now they can get the 50 from you. They don't have to go through any banks or extracurricular stuff. They can just make the transaction happen, peer to peer, person to person. But when you're dealing with having to get financing, having to get a loan, then you need help, right? But that's why y'all can come to us though, because we can take care of all that over on this team, right?
Absolutely.
So with the lofty and buying the properties, so do you, I guess, like with any other normal property, just buy and hold it, sell it?
You can do both. So me personally, I'm doing it for the whole, right? Because I told myself I was getting into real estate this year, one way or another. I don't care if I had to tell somebody, look, I got $100, just put me in on the deal. So I did this because I'm still testing it out. Like, I've been doing my research most of this year, and then after I watched the interview with the CEO, it clicked more, right? I've been researching them more, so it clicked, and I just said, you know what? Let me just get one, and I got one. I bought a prop. Actually, I got a 2 for 1. That was crazy. I got a two for one.
You caught a sale?
Yeah, see, look, I got a 2 for 1 right here. It's on one address is 7542 South Colfax, right? And if you know the area, then you know that's over east. But
Right.
there's a lot of gentrification going on over there too, though.
It
If you walk
is.
around that neighborhood, you'll see that. But 7542 and 7656. So I basically own equity in both of those properties now, and I'm not liable for the maintenance because there's a management company in place. So all I have to do is buy and hold, and I can sell it right now if I want, like, because there's an open market
Mhm.
for me to sell it directly to the next person.
And currently tenants are
Yeah, actually, let's look at that because it tells you those details. So it tells you that they need 22,000 operating reserve. So they want to keep 22,000 inside of the, let's say, the property's account to keep everything managed. But sometimes that goes down because maintenance. But I believe this is a 3 unit property, 9 bedrooms, built in 2008. The first unit is vacant, right? So that means we have the potential for someone to come in and we get paid. Unit 2 is on a 1-year lease, $13.50 a month.
Okay.
3, delinquent. Tenant owes $2,300. They're on a 1-year lease and their lease is up, but obviously they haven't been kicked out because they have a CHA voucher. See what I mean?
I like how you can
Wow.
actually have
Yeah, they
access to
give
all
you.
that. That's
Yeah.
dope.
What else we got here? And then if you actually are someone that, like when we had Ron on the show, he does the inspections for the property. That's one person that I would contact and actually have them, go over the inspection report because he knows what to look for. See what I mean? So I own it now. It's only a few dollars, but I can still send this information over to the team and have them run it.
So about how many people are on the team?
1, 2,
No, it can be as
3,
many.
4. I mean,
There's no cap,
It's
basically. No
no.
cap
never,
on.
ever.
Okay.
But actually, I was referring to the team of people that are going to go do the inspections, going to do the renovation, do the closing and operate and all that,
Okay.
right? Like we're just going to be the investors. I want to do as less that I have to be hands on to make my money now. I've been making money. I want the money to start making money. So the key is, like I was telling him, like I was telling Josh earlier, the average person works for their money, and then they have to do what with that? Pay their bills, right? Don't matter what. It don't matter if you're a millionaire or a CEO. CEOs are paid employees too, right? If you don't work, you don't eat. Even if you get bonuses, if you don't work, you don't eat. But once you get the money, what do you do with it? That's the question everybody should ask themselves. When I get the money, what do I do with it? The answer is invest. Invest in what? Invest in yourself. Like also another gain for me this week, I started learning how to code computers.
I see,
I
man. How's
saw
that
that.
going for
It's
you?
good. I was just showing Josh too. I know how to
I took
index.
a glimpse at it. My eyes went cross-eyed.
So
I was like, what
yeah.
is this?
So the first thing I learned was just like how to define what I wanted to do. And I'm learning this because I plan on building a platform that'll be easier for our people to get into crypto, right? Because the big issue now is people have to download a wallet just to figure out how to get in the game. So once I can make that onboarding, that access easier for them, we're good to go. Because I've helped about 2,000 people get into crypto. Now,
That's
whether
amazing.
they stayed or not, whether they liked it or not, that varied. But as far as the stats, like I'm pretty tall over that many people. But like I just checked the numbers yesterday though. Got 900 in the Facebook group, like about 800 inside of the classes collectively. Then I got Twitter and I got Instagram and I got all the other social media. And I know I didn't teach all of those, but from the class and the Facebook group, most of those people have came through class. So I'm proud of that stat.
You
You
should
should be.
be.
Look, we both said
Exactly.
it.
Okay, so if anyone wants to reach out to you and find out about crypto and learning about how to get properties with Lofty, how can they reach you?
They can look me up at Walt Knows Money on any social media platform, or you can email me at waltknowsmoney@gmail.com. Um, or you can call in right now, 708-223-8953.
Chanel, what's going on?
So I'm just taking it all in. I told Walt we're gonna have to have a meeting so he can, because I'm a visual person, so I definitely want to get put up on a lot of this
My
stuff.
brother.
You and me
Because it's
both.
so informative, and I know it's definitely life changing, and I also know it's a process. So I'm definitely looking forward to sitting down with Walt and getting into a lot of these different opportunities to make money without labor. So,
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, exactly.
but I've just been chilling. I've been so grateful for everything. I have a lot going on, which is amazing. We have our new show tomorrow that we start, so I'm
Yes.
excited about
I'm
that.
Back to
excited
back
too.
wins.
Yeah, yes, I know, right? And that's Support District Radio. Download the app. It's going to be on My Radio Chicago. This show is going to be full of financial literacy, from real estate to crypto to marketing. Of course, and you're going to have me always updating on you on what I got going on. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Just shout out to the team for that new opportunity. That's very exciting. So tune in, y'all. This is free knowledge. You don't want to miss this. It's very life changing.
And if anybody want to reach you, where can you be found at?
So you can find me at Chanel Ellis 552 on Instagram or on Facebook, Chanel Ellis or Chanel Entertainment on Facebook.
Awesome. And as for me, you can always find me on Facebook at American Dream Tax with Karen. You can find me on Instagram with Dollars and Taxes. And also every Wednesday we have a call or a teleconference actually where we talk about people joining and where you can get ownership
Become a part of something big.
big,
Yes,
huge, and we're growing by leaps and bounds.
so exciting.
Every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. It's not a long call. It's from 6 to 6:30. You don't need any experience. You can work from home, um, full time, part time. Even if you already do taxes, you can get a better split. We have year round revenue opportunities. It's a lot going on. You can join us at actually it's join.freeconferencecall.com/taxbiz opportunity. The meeting ID is taxbiz opportunity, or you can call in at 605-313-5928. The access code is 1859604 and that's on every Wednesday. It'll be every Wednesday now throughout the month of December. And we'll be right back on IntellectualRadio.com.
Down on Michigan Ave, gotta get my last gifts put away. Car double parked on the curb. Chicago police harassing me. You know that it's Christmas. I'm ready to share all my gifts with the girls and the boys. I don't mind sharing all the love and the joy. Turn the corner on stage. In the hall, put my scarf down the street. A homeless man picked it up, so I gave him $10 so he could eat. You know that it's Christmas. I'm ready to spread all the holiday cheer. I'm so blessed to be here for another year. You know that Santa's had Macy's. The line is long, so many kids for him to see. Yeah. And all the pretty lights got the bill high. Comet will cut your power off on Christmas night. I'm gonna eat a lot today. Yeah. Say my grace for Christ's birthday. Oh, for all the ones on the LNCTA. Merry Christmas to you. I love Christmas in Chicago. I love Christmas in the
And welcome back to the Franchise Power Hour on IntellectualRadio.com.
Got a nice ring to it, don't
Yes, it does. It sounds good.
it? So I just want to say this for all those listening, those watching. We do want to start helping 10 new businesses every week. So if you're watching and you're listening and you're interested in getting with your business, make sure you Call us at 708-223-8953. You can watch us on intellectualradio.com. Tomorrow we'll be on Chicago District Radio. And you can follow me at Walt Knows Money on social media. Miss Chanel, where can they find you?
Chanel Ellis 552 on Instagram and Facebook under Chanel Entertainment.
And Miss Karen, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook at American Dream Tax with Karen, and you can find me on Instagram at Dollars in Taxes.
Okay, we're going to start with you, Miss Chanel. Bad thing, negative thing, something that really rubbed you wrong this week.
Something that really rubbed me wrong this week. Let's see. Not being able to sleep, but it's due to excitement though. It's not really due to like stressing over anything. I'm just so excited. I have so many ideas in my head, looking forward to so much. So it only rubbed me wrong because it's supposed to be a little tired during the day, but
Gotta
it's due
push
to
through.
excitement though. It's all due to positivity and excitement.
Okay,
So
well, I know you got a lot of opportunities coming, so
I
I
do.
keep seeing those notes. I see that note 21424. Make sure
Yeah,
y'all
it's going down.
mark
It's
that date.
Yeah, mark that date
Yes.
214 because I am coming out with an amazing EP and I'm dropping my perfume. So I am very excited about
Yeah.
that.
Dropping
And
them
when we
bangers.
get together, we're gonna create something exclusive in crypto for the people that want to
Come
shop
on
with you
now.
that are in the crypto.
Let's
You
go.
can get them a little bonus. What about you? What rubbed you wrong this past week?
I would have to say a lack of sleep
Oh, you
also.
there with me, Karen?
That's that ownership. That's what that is. That's that ownership.
Yes, ownership
That's an
is
elevation
whipping my
problems.
That's
behind.
that
So,
ownership.
and then working a W-2 on top of that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
like work, work, don't stop. But it's all good.
It
It's all
is.
good. In the end, I can't complain because I could not be. So I'm not going to complain about it.
Well,
What about you?
the only thing that rubbed me wrong was happened today. Actually,
What
my
happened?
daughter been talking to me for 2 weeks about taking her to this Christmas breakfast at her school. So I had to wake up at 6:30 today to get her up and get her ready so that we can go to the Christmas event. But it was nice though. I got to see her do the what's it called? They made cookies. They decorated cookie
Okay.
decoration.
Okay.
They did that. They got free toys. Had the little breakfast, and then she
Oh,
got to
that's
see her
nice.
friends, which is the main reason that she really wanted to go. She wanted to be around the other kids. And then I made her a bet that she couldn't hit the little bags in the buckets, and she hit them in the buckets.
You lose any money, any
Of course.
crypto on there?
No,
Of
I lost
course.
13 regular dollars, paper cash. I don't care. She can have that.
That's all right.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing that bothered me was because I wanted to sleep more, but I
Okay.
know I had to get up.
Okay. So yours is sleep related too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when you're busy, what else? I mean, what is the only thing that's gonna bring you peace when you're so busy?
that's right.
Being able to kick your feet up,
Yeah.
which is why we are all working so hard so that we can kick our feet up
Yes.
later.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So one more thing before I shift away from Lofty though, because Earl asked me a question: how long has it been around? It's been around about 5 years, but they've only been live for the last 2 years, I believe, 2 or 3 years. You can, fact check me, double check it, lofty.ai. But what they're going to be doing is they're going to be allowing people that own their properties, like, because I'm in it on a consumer side, a customer side, but I plan to get in on it from the property owner side. Why would you do that? Because you get to keep your property and then you can sell the equity in your property to anyone that you want that agrees with your terms and conditions. You don't need a bank. That's my whole love for crypto. It's private, so you're not worried about your personal information being, susceptible to attacks. Lot less fraud in crypto. The only way you can get scammed in crypto is if you don't know and someone tricks you. But there's no tricking the system or the program.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that's one thing is the privacy, the speed. Do you know how long it takes for transactions to actually settle and finalize? If you send money from Chase to BOA, for you to, it looks like it happened right away. But on the back end, that's going to take a week or two for the money to actually transfer from one bank. Because remember, they're transferring lots of money. There's a lot of records. There's a lot of names. There's a lot of accounts. There's a time period for all of this. It's already
Right.
destined with the way that they structure their business. Crypto alleviates all of that headache for a business, though. When you send it, it automatically goes there. It's done, as opposed to wondering why isn't it there yet. What's taking it so long? It's 24/7, so there's no bank being closed. There's no one that can tell you, not right now, not today. You can do any transaction you want at any time you want, and the only way a person can stop you is if you give them your information, and you don't have to give anyone your information. And my last reason, it's cheap. It's affordable,
It is.
right? You can buy one asset right now for a penny. Now, I'm not talking about a penny stock that you're hoping going to shoot to the moon. This is an actual asset that costs 1 penny, and it'll turns into a penny and a half. Then you made what, 50% profit.
Okay,
And
I got the,
you don't count dollars when you get into investing. You know what I'm saying? I might not invest in everything, but when you really get in the zone of investing, you want to count your money and percentages.
I got a question. Is there, I don't know if I asked you this already, but is there like two, three top platforms that's good to go through crypto? Because I have Robinhood. So is there,
So I personally don't use central exchanges,
oh, cool. So they're called central
right?
exchanges.
Because they
Okay.
are regulated by the government.
Okay.
I use decentralized exchanges,
Decentralized.
which
Okay.
means it's really just me and you taking care of business. When you go through Robinhood or Coinbase or crypto.com or any of them, you're giving them your information first. Remember, you had to give them your ID, your phone number, your email address. You had to give up
Mm.
all of that just so that you can use their system. I don't like that because guess what's going to happen? All of your transactions are going to get reported to who?
The government.
Right.
But it's not their business. It's your business. And you have to consent to giving it to them, which you did by using the platform.
So can you elaborate on how do you make transactions through
Decentralized.
decentralized?
Okay, so first you need one of these. You need a phone, right? Or internet at the very least.
Mm.
And then you're going to need to download a Web3 wallet, a DeFi wallet, decentralized wallet. My favorite wallet is Para Wallet. So it's Para Algo Wallet. It's like a little yellow and black logo. Okay, so this wallet allows you to send and receive private transactions. No one can stop you from. Matter of fact, download it. Well, y'all on y'all phone, so y'all can't right now. But before we leave the studio today, y'all both gonna have the app so that way as we continue to help, we want to help our listeners go with us. So so
Mhm.
y'all make sure that y'all be on top of them too,
Okay.
because I'm about to pull them into this. Okay, and I'll get y'all games. Look, see, Josh got his ready. He knows what time it is. So you need a Web3 wallet, and the Web3 wallet actually connects to the website. So this is the difference between web. Okay, so let's back up. Web one. Let's do internet web one so people can have context on what web three actually is, because you're gonna be hearing it a lot. So web one is simply reading text. The first stage of the internet is simply being able to read what pops up on the screen. Web two is being able to send and receive text and images and video and media and content on the screen. Web three is more submersive in that it created the metaverse. The technology that created it is more secure, it's faster, it's cheaper than Web 2, like 3G, 4G. This is 90G, is an example, right? So now that we're in Web 3, it's giving more power back to the consumer, more back to the individual, which is on ownership. You're going to love NFTs because I know you're big on ownership. So NFTs is one of the biggest ways to prove you own something. It's not about pictures or art. It's about owning, right?
Mhm.
So that would be the main thing you need to download a Web3 wallet. And just so you can have a right, you got Para. I would also get Trust Wallet and MetaMask. Those would be the top three that I tell someone to get: Trust Wallet, Para Wallet, and MetaMask Wallet. Those three will allow you to basically enter into the DeFi space, right? And this is decentralized finance, which is private money, private actions. So the only other way you would look at private actions, private money, is a word called private equity. So private equity is the money that helped invest into Microsoft or into Amazon. That's where the money came from. It came from the private. So when the company blows up, all of those profits they go back to the private. You know, let's talk about wars, right? The money that comes into these companies to finance these wars and build these new, you know, I don't know what I want to call them, but weapons, the new weapons, right? That comes from the private. They're built in the private, right?
Right.
It's certain things that the average person just not privy to, but at the same time, they're not investigating, right? They have to investigate these things. You got to do your own research, do your own due diligence, right? Like do your homework. If y'all don't know who Miss Karen is, do your homework. If you don't know who Miss Chanel is, do your homework. If you don't know who I am, do your homework. You know, shout out to that funny guy that be saying that too. I can't think of his name, but he be always saying, what's his name? I know you know his name. Yeah, that dude, him. Yeah. He be always saying, do your homework on this and that. But that's what we want to get people to do. Start doing your homework, you know, and so that you can be prepared to invest in yourself. It is not as daunting as it may seem, and which is why I like crypto. Again, it's affordable.
For 1 penny, you can start with.
Minimum, like my class. My class, there's no personal information required to start my class. There's no minimums to start the class. Once you get your spot, there's no minimums. And then you get same day results because I'm going to show you exactly what to do so you can see like, oh, you know, like, and I got so many different pieces that I can show people like this. This is private banking. So now that I got a place where I can get the mic and I can be on the laptop at the same time, this is going to work to our advantage. So this is private banking. What does it say right here? What does it say I can do right here?
I ain't got my glasses
Oh,
on.
okay, hold on. Let me blow it up for y'all.
Create new something.
All
Create
right.
new,
Create
loan.
new loan.
Yeah.
Create new loan.
Now, the average person, when they hear loan, what they thinking about? Paying.
Paying.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, we create our own loans. Right. So if you ever wanted to create your own loan, now you can with the technology. So how does that work? You take $100 and you create a loan with it. And then you go and borrow from that loan $70, $50. But the $100 is still growing, compounding, working. And that's what you see right here. Here it says, you know, a few $100 and then a few $100, right? But this is how much I actually put in there. And then this is how much I actually took out of there, right? And it's still growing now.
That's all.
That's dope.
And then if I want to, I can go and take, this is how much I can take right now.
So you take the money out, the money's still there and it's still growing. But do you put it
Back.
back?
To work?
Yeah.
Which part? So, I mean, once you learn how to work the technology, then you can freestyle, which is what I always teach people because your goals or your overhead, your bills are different from mine. So you just need to know how to do it so then you can apply it to what works for you.
Okay. Okay.
But let's just say, put in $500, you can borrow $300 right away from that. So your 500 is still growing, but you got 300 in your pocket right now. What's the first question that you should ask yourself when you get money, though?
What are you gonna do with it?
What are you going to do with it? So now, do I need to go pay some bills? Do I need to buy some food, some gas? What do I need to do? Let's say I don't need to do anything, but I know I can do this. So I take the 300 and I put it on top of the 500. So now I got $800, but I only started with 5, right? Because I took the equity out of it. Now that you can rinse and repeat that all the way forever. I did it already. You go on my YouTube, you can check me out. Walt Knows Money on YouTube. I got this thing all the way up to $60,000.
I like how that sounds.
And it works similar to the whole life insurance policy though. So you got insurance, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know how insurance works, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just like the whole life insurance policy, you set up your policy and then you're able to borrow money from your policy.
Right.
This is the exact same strategy, just in a different asset. Because if you think about it, when you're dealing with real estate, if you own a $100,000 property, you can go and borrow from your property, the equity. Same strategy, different asset. I control this one. I don't got to call the bank. I don't got to call my mama. I don't got to call no wife. I don't got to tell nobody nothing besides decide what I want to do with the money. And this is just the first layer of this because it's like so many other ways to get paid in crypto. The one that I prefer the most is liquidity pools, though. Just get paid off other people's transactions and call it a day.
Liquidity pools.
Okay, awesome. Well, if anyone wants more information, you can call in at 708-223-8953. You can also reach out to Walt at Walt Knows Money on all platforms.
Yeah.
And Chanel, do you have anything for us? Anything coming up this week?
Let's see what's going on this week. I had an amazing busy weekend. Tomorrow morning, I'm hitting the studio with Shy Bliss, so I'm looking forward to that. So if you're watching, I'm ready. And then let's see, 2 to 4, I'm gonna see y'all at my radio Chicago. I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have is the mini club tomorrow or is
No,
it?
that's Sunday. Oh,
Yeah,
dang,
that's tomorrow.
You into the crypto got you
Yeah,
messed
yeah,
up.
Right.
Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, we got the Video Club tomorrow, and then I'll be at the Ownership Club. So tune in 106.3 tomorrow from 9 to 11. So I got a busy,
You got a
exciting
busy
day
day
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm excited
Saturday.
though.
I don't know how I know it was. I mean, I know it's Saturday, but I don't know how I forgot.
Oh, it's
What you
okay.
got?
We all do it. I
But
know
that's
I
on the
do
first
it.
first Sunday every month. We at the mini club.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a good networking event. Good drinks, food, and just good energy. And I
Definitely
will be
good vibe.
performing tomorrow,
Oh, yeah,
actually.
definitely make
So
sure.
Oh, okay.
Tell some
yeah,
more
I will
people
be
to come out.
performing. Yeah, so I'm excited. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
All right. So I have some information. It's got a little bit of money information.
Okay.
Come on, bring it in.
It's about some free money, actually. How people can get some free money for some grants. These are some grants for December. The first one is a Verizon Small Business Grant. It's offering access to for up to $2,500. It gives you one-on-one. You have to take a course, or you have to take 2 courses actually, for one-on-one coaching, peer networking, and an opportunity to apply. It, to qualify, you must register for Verizon Business Digital Ready on the on the Verizon Business Digital Ready portal, and you must complete 2 courses in the Digital Ready programming or community events. You submit your application on the Verizon Digital Ready website by December 20th. The second one is Galaxy Grants. The deadline is December 16th. The website is galaxyofsteps.org. It's for women and minority entrepreneurs, and the amount of that is 2,500. It was a really quick grant to apply for. The next one is $500 a month free fellowship grant. It says it's no strings attached. The grants are given to business owners in the U.S. to invest in their existing businesses, and it's at Freed, Freed, fellowship.com. And the last one is a $500 grant, and it's for single moms. It's $500. It's kick ass single mom stimulus grants, and they do this every month. And that's at wealthymommy.com, and it's for a hardship grant. So I think
Nice.
that's
That's good
pretty
information.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to come. We need to keep them coming too.
Yes, so we'll keep you updated on the grants and
Okay. I like that. I really like, especially that.
that kick ass
Yeah, I
grant.
like that. I like that one.
So, what we'll be right back. This is the franchise. I keep wanting to say financial, but it's the franchise power hour on IntellectualRadio.com.
Time to show you your way home. Even on that you're never alone. Why does it always happen so soon? Out of our hands, out of our control. The decisions we have to make, and the chances we have to take. Even when it's dark, the sun tomorrow. Just give it some time. Just give it some time. Time show me your way home. Even when I'm there, you're never alone. Why is it good? Always happening so soon. Oh, out of our hands, out of our control. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but we'll be fine tomorrow. We'll be fine tomorrow. Listen, listen, you know the words to say. Look up, just look up, and you're sure to find a way. Time will show you your way home. Even when I'm there, you're never alone. Why is it good? Always happen so soon. Out of our hands, out of our control. Out of our control. Out of our control. Out of our control. Oh yes it is. Out of our control. We are not lost, we are wandering. Just trying to find our way. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Time to show me your way home. Even when I'm there, you're never alone. Always happening so soon. Oh, out of our hands, out of our control. It's out of our hands, out of our control. It's out of our hands, out of our control. Out of our hands, out of our control. Out of our hands, out of our control.
Welcome back to the franchise.
There we go.
Powwow. I got it right that time.
Yes, practice, practice, practice.
On IntellectualRadio.com. We're back with Walt Knows Money.
So happy to be here.
Chanel Ellis, the princess of R&B in Chicago.
Yes, I'm up
And
in the house. Happy to be here with y'all.
Yes. And myself, Karen Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
And some people call me Moneybags.
Money bag. I like that.
Money bag K. All right, there we go. Money bag K.
So,
All right, liquidity pools.
liquidity pools. Let's talk about it.
Also, you can call them equity pools, right? Because I know a lot of people understand the word equity.
I understand equity.
Okay, so equity pools.
Okay.
Liquidity pools. It's how you're going to get paid per transaction. So, no, you probably can't see it. So you need glasses. So I'm going to read it out to y'all. It says, liquidity providers earn a fee on all trades. So let's stop there. Every time a transaction goes through, you get paid. Every time a transaction happens, you get paid. It doesn't matter if it's a 1 penny transaction or $1 million transaction, you get a percentage.
I like that.
Does that happen when you go buy gas now?
No.
Does it happen when you buy groceries? When you get your hair done? When you go and buy soap? When you do anything? Does that happen?
Never.
No, it doesn't, but it does. So the reward points that most of the companies try to get you to use?
Yes.
Imagine that you can collect those points and then you can redeem those points for money in the store, right?
Right.
But how about if you could take those points and take them to another store? Then you'd be more inclined to sign up. You'd be more inclined to collect them rewards then, right?
Mhm.
That's what crypto do. So I can earn as much money right here as I want to from here, and I don't got to put it back in here. I can take it out there. So like I just showed you, got $80 inside of one of my accounts, and since the last transaction got paid off of, this $80 has made me 9 cents. Right, and these are real numbers. This ain't, oh, I'm going to be rich tomorrow if you do this. These are the real numbers. $80 made 9 cents. But ask yourself, for those listening, those watching, if you put $80 into your bank account, or if you left it in your pocket, would you have made an extra dime from doing that? And the answer is no. That reason there should be like, okay, let me check this out. Let me do some research. Let me see, how is this possible? Because that's why I have class. Because once I show you and teach you how this is possible, it only makes sense to do that. I was just telling Josh again. Y'all gonna hear me talk about Josh a lot. That's my Boy Scout knife, right? He do so much. He's like a Boy Scout knife. But I was just telling him, like, if you getting money, I repeat this all the time to people. If you're getting money, the main thing you have to do is replace it, right? Because when you pay your bills, who's gonna pay your bills next month? You don't got money put up that's gonna pay your bills. You got to get the money and put it up, but then you're going to take it and pay your bills.
Mm-hmm.
So using the strategies that I've learned and came up with, you can do this. You can use a liquidity pool to sit the money you want to save in there, because why? It's getting paid. The money's getting paid for you off of other people's transactions every day, all day, 24/7.
I like that a lot.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
So and that's those are the liquidity pools, and then a step after that is what we starting with the wealth class 5. So for those watching, those listening, January 5th, 2024. So you got time to do your research, look into it, and get on the white list, because you have to be on the white list to get access to this class. I'm going to be teaching people digital asset farming, right? So think about that. You can farm crops. You can farm, what can you farm? What can you farm? Rice? You can farm rice, right?
Hmm.
Corn, crops.
Crops,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
trying to get a little more specific so people can feel it, right? But rice, corn, wheat, weed. You know, you
Yeah.
can grow these things,
Yes.
but you can also what? Grow your money. But you have to know how, and there's so many different ways that this is how people get scammed. So, one of my words, one of my phrases: get schooled, don't get scammed. Because the only reason you'll be getting scammed is because you're ignorant to something. You're innocent of knowing what's it really about. And the person that's trying to get you, they know that. They can see it. They can sense it. Or you told them, oh, I don't really know about that. So they're like, okay. So do your own research. Make sure that you're aware of whatever it is that you're investing in, whether it be crypto, real estate, or just going off and starting your own business, right? And for that, we also help people do that here too, which is why, once again, these next coming weeks, we're going to be looking to help 10 new businesses or existing businesses grow their business. So you can call us at 708-223-8953, or you can check us all out on any of our social media platforms. And we really want to help the community, right? This is how we leverage each other and work together. So, like you said, first Sunday every month, we're having an event. Every Wednesday, we're looking to bring more people on as franchisees. So, anybody out there, we got 10 spots. We're looking to help 10 people this month and grow your business, or start a new business for that matter. Because I love starting new business, especially now where everybody's want to be so, more financially inclined, right? And that's a
Yes.
good thing. We need that energy in the
We
community.
do.
Definitely do.
We
So
do.
that's y'all homework, right? Y'all need to look up liquidity pools and see how y'all can get some of this paid per transaction money. And
Definitely
I don't
gotta
care if
look it
it's a
up.
dollar or if it's $100. You put it inside of a liquid pool, you will get paid per transaction. Can't beat that.
No.
I'd be mad when I'm like, oh man, I got an unexpected bill. I got to take my money out. But you know how they say the average person doesn't have $500 saved up. Using crypto allows me to do that without the thought of it, right? So like, if something happens, I got a few dollars, I can take it out of the assets because it's in assets. It's like having a house. Oh man, I had a situation. I don't got the cash. I don't got the money, but I got my house. So I can go and get a loan, and I don't need a big loan. I can just say, oh, I own my house. I need $1,700. A bank, somebody should easily give you $1,700. You own real estate, right? So I look at this as the same thing to me. It's just more accessible. It's more affordable, and it's more private.
Awesome.
Mm,
I'm
Okay.
definitely gonna.
Oh yeah, y'all will be in before the year
Oh
start.
yeah.
So that's we're gonna make sure that y'all so we can go back and forth.
I'll
I'm
And then
take
you
getting.
it
gotta
all in.
diversify because you told me what you got. So
I'm gonna get
you
in. I'm
actually
gonna
need to
learn.
shift out of those,
Make some of
honestly.
this money.
But we'll
Yeah.
get into it. What else I got for y'all? I just had my last morning come up too. So that's something that people could be looking forward to coming next year. Every Monday and Friday, I'll be doing the morning come up. And it's basically just a quick 30 to 45 minutes of people that's already in the class to go over the information if they have any questions. And then I introduce something new because I got so much up my sleeve that I don't really get to let it out because I don't have this. Where we come from, our community is not really privy to technical advances first, right? Like when you think about when the car, just the same example I gave you earlier. When the cars first came out, who were cars for? Who were horses for? People that had money.
Money.
Now look, cars are more common, so now you look for what more expensive cars, nice cars, multiple cars. That's how you'll be able to say if somebody got some money because anybody can get a car now, right? Same thing with this. You just gotta put yourself in the game, and if you don't know how, find someone that knows how, right? And that's why I'm working hard to make myself an expert on this, right? I've been putting food on the table with this for the last 3 years. So there's nothing that anybody can really say to me to discredit what this is, how it worked, what the business is, right? And then you got people that already got the money because they already did what I'm talking about. So imagine every 4 years there's a what? Every 4 years, what happened? Well,
Some type of shift.
yeah, that's one way. But there's an event that happens every 4 years. Which one is
Oh
President.
yeah, the election. You
it?
said?
Okay. What's it?
I was gonna say the same thing. The
Okay,
new
so that's
election.
that's the first thing that comes to your mind. But we also got the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
And then there's other things around the world that happen every 4 years. But obviously, everybody gets every 4 years is an election. So 2024 is a money year. For those who don't know, for those that's not into numerology, that's a eight. And eight's infinity. Eight's big on money, right? And you can do any research. You can Google it now, look it up. Everybody look it up when you get a chance. The number eight is big on money. So we have an election year. There's going to be a lot of laws passed that affect finance. The crypto stuff is going to happen. The Wall Street stuff is going to happen. So another thing with this, if you already invested in the stock market, you're going to go into crypto because they're going to take the whole stock market and put it in crypto because it'll make it safer, faster, cheaper. So and that's my whole thing. I know it's about to happen. And since I know how to get paid off of other people's transactions, we're just gonna set up the liquidity pools, set up our private bank accounts, and then we're gonna let the banks and the governments do what they've been doing. But now they gotta pay to play. They gotta pay to play.
Okay.
You
Because
know,
aren't they trying to kind of?
regulate it.
Yes.
That's why they want to. And look, the regulation is the reason that they're going to have to pay to play. They can regulate how we use it, but they can't control what it does.
Oh,
That's been the big thing. They can't control it. Like, for example, the United States doesn't control the internet. They don't control the World Wide Web, but they do have censorship on the companies that you make websites. So these companies can't allow you to access certain things. That's where regulation comes in. But guess what? Technology allows you to circumvent that, right? And this is where people get VPNs from, right? This is a piece of
right.
technology to let you access places that are far away that you can't access because you're in a certain location,
Oh
right?
yeah, we use VPNs at Granger. I work for Granger.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
so.
now VPNs are also borderline illegal because it depends on what you're doing it for, right? It's intention. This is where intention is what makes things legal. This is where legalities come in. A person's intent, right? Did you intend to,
Block it out.
you know, do me right or did you intend to do me wrong, right? Because if you did me wrong, but that wasn't your intention, now you can get some leeway. But if you was intending to do it and you did it, then you're guilty. So faster, safer, cheaper transactions. But now, like right now, if you put $100 in crypto and don't put no more money in and just wait, you know why you're going to make money? And this is, you can quote me on this, because the governments and banks are going to invest in the same markets. And when they put their money in, it's going to increase the value of your money. So when they start transacting billions and millions every day, like imagine this. Let me pull this up real quick. I will see some. I need to see some numbers too.
Is it trying to regulate also like with the say like with the Cash App because they come up with their version,
With for the CBDC,
right?
so
With the
that.
Cash App
But why would they do that?
because they want to have
They want they
control.
cut. That's they want they
Right.
cut. So 2 maybe 3 weeks ago, can't remember. I got to look it up. The whole crypto market, the overall market, all the crypto in the world was worth $1.28 trillion.
Mm, I had to throw that in there.
Right? 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, 1.2 1.28 trillion. Today, it's 1.49
In 2 weeks.
in about 2 weeks, huh? So that's how much? $200 billion. And guess what happened off that $200 billion? Somebody got paid and somebody didn't. Right?
Wow. Yeah.
If you could get paid off of $1
I
billion,
wonder they didn't.
right? Think about it. That was 200 billion. If you can just make $5 off of $1 billion, would you take it?
I sure would.
Would you
Mhm.
take it?
It all counts. Yeah, I
But
would.
now watch this. This is every day. So you're making $5 off of $1 billion every day. And I'm giving you some real numbers that somebody's getting. I'm not getting those. I get more than that actually, but that's a number that you can easily get just investing a small amount of money, because you don't have to go make the transaction. The transaction's already happening. So like right here, this is what I'm about to show you guys. So everybody's heard of Bitcoin.
Right.
Bitcoin itself is almost worth $1 trillion. Bitcoin is like gold, like the gold earrings, the gold necklaces, the gold rings, but it's digital. That's how valuable it is, like gold. It is the most valuable crypto right now because it was the first. It has the most liquidity, right? And we know liquidity is where how much money's in there
Mm-hmm.
so we can get paid. It has a $772 billion market cap. Put this in your notes. Market cap. The market cap is the total value of an asset. It doesn't matter if it's real estate, stock, gold, a company. The market cap is the total value of the asset. And this is one of the numbers that you look at to determine, do you want to invest in it? Because if the market cap's high, that means it's going to grow slow. If the market cap is low, that means it'll grow
That
faster.
makes
It'll move
sense
faster. It has so much more room
to grow.
to
To
grow.
grow.
Right.
But that also means it's what? More
More.
risky. And this is how you just know from looking at the numbers. You don't got to look at the charts. You don't got to look at nothing but the numbers. And then the volume. Put this in your notes.
That's too funny.
The volume are the transactions. So when you're thinking about your business is scaling. So your business scales based on the transactions that you do. In investing, when you look at an asset's volume, that means how much in transactions did they do within 24 hours? Did they buy or sell? How much? And for Bitcoin, it was $15 billion. In the last 24 hours, $15 billion bought and sold. And just this one. That's just one.
A quick question. So, is it true it's good to invest in crypto going down?
Yes.
Okay.
But why is that true? Why do you think that's true? You asked it, so why do you think it may be true?
Maybe because anything that goes down gonna come up. I don't know.
That's one way to look at this. Look,
I tried. You see me
knowing
care.
that, that's the truth. Though. That's why you heard it. You know it and you remember it. It's true, right? So, but the reason it happens is because this. You invest in something today, the price goes up, you see your profit. What do you naturally want to do?
Sell it.
Sell it.
For a profit, right? And that's the name of the game. That's how it goes. But however, the moment you decided to sell, guess what you did? You sold it to someone who was buying, right?
Mhm.
And if there are more sellers than buyers, that means more people are going to sell, which is not going to be as valuable because there's not that much more liquidity. There's not that many people interested anymore. So the value goes down. So the person that was in thinking it's going to keep going up, now it's going down on them. And if they don't understand that, they're going to be upset and they're not going to invest again.
Like in real estate.
Exactly. It's investing. Don't matter the asset. That's a game. It don't matter the
And it's cheaper because you can buy more of it for a lower price.
crypto.
Well,
Oh,
this,
crypto.
well,
Oh, you want
crypto.
you want the asset.
Yeah.
Right. It don't matter what the asset is.
Mhm.
It's at a discount. That you know what a sale look like.
Exactly.
When you go to the grocery store, the shoe store, you know what a sale look like.
Mhm.
So when you see red in investing, that's the sale. But guess why it doesn't look like a sale to most people? Because they don't got no money. So they can't take advantage of it. And they don't know any better. So when they see red, they think bad. So they thinking, I don't got no money and it's going down. I ain't messing with that. Whole time. They should take them few dollars and get in there.
invest in it.
And then when it shoot back up, because guess what? Somebody's gonna see the discount, like me. I'm gonna see the discount. Like right now, Algorand, my favorite blockchain, went from 9 cents back to 14 cents. That's 5 cents in value. But do you know how many pips, points, numbers is in 1 cent? Think about that. Like just think about a capital or money for like it's gonna be a lot of numbers to hit before it turns to two, before it turns to three. It did that for 5 revolutions, right? It appreciated 5 cents. So it doesn't matter if you invested $5,000 or if you just invested one and got 9 cents, you made 5 cents on your 9 cents. But the more you put in, the bigger gains you're gonna see. And that's just how it is. So people think that they'll be able to invest small amounts and get big returns. Crypto is the closest place that you'll be able to do that, but I don't advise anyone just assume that they're going to be able to do that, right? I would advise that people, and this is not financial advice either. I want to make that clear. This is just my opinion on what I think of what people should be doing because this is how I do it, but this ain't advice. So do your own research, but crypto can give you those type of returns, but I just advise people to do their own research, and the projects that I would advise people to, I gotta start saying advise now. I would suggest, or I'm gonna use a different word, that people do their own research on what blockchain is, right? Like if you just want to get your feet wet, just do research on what blockchain is. Look me up on YouTube, Walt Knows Money. And look up Algorand, look up Bitcoin, and I would say look up smart contracts. Good one, right? Smart contracts. Because you got to think contracts is a big deal in what? Business. But what people need to understand is business is about to be automated, right? It's about to be automated from the workforce to the, administration of things. To
It's
the
already
operation.
slowly
Right.
progressing. Yeah.
A
Like
lot of them are.
here go a downside for next year. Remember this for next year. In the fourth quarter, during the holiday season, retail businesses will cut their workforce. They will lay people off because they know that the consumers are going to come and buy stuff anyway. So they already did the math. They know how much money they can make if they sell a certain amount, but they also know how much they got to pay everybody if they let them come to work. So what do? They cut the workers, they cut the hours, they cut the time, they save money on payroll so they could increase profits on selling their goods. And this happens every year, but only way you will know that is if somebody tells you, or if somebody tells you really, because you got to be studying it, but still it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? Because everything I know came from me, but everything that I wanted to research came from something I heard somebody say or I saw somebody do, and then I'm just inquisitive like that. So I get to digging and now I know. But just for those who work in retail, like you just got to position yourself. And I've seen another crazy fact recently. People that switch job every 2 to 3 years make more money than people that stay at the same job for 20 years. That's a crazy stat.
Yeah, because you switching so that you can get more money.
Right. You're not content. You take smart risks. You're not. Yeah. I could see
generally-
that why that
yeah.
is.
Because generally, if you stay there, you only getting what, a couple of dollars, if that.
If they give you, like, I got a guy in my class, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, he in the class, but not really. He more like partner, right? Because he be dropping a lot of game. Shout out to Jabari, but he just retired today from Wendy's. He said he was working at Wendy's since he was 17, and he 45 now. And he said he gave his farewell speech and told them this company didn't even give me a retirement plan. I had to create my own retirement plan using crypto.
Mm.
But then he said that he got blessed. The CEO blessed him and said, "Man, you're gonna be good. I appreciate your time with the company and stuff like that."
Mhm.
But still, in fact, all this time that he's been there and all the time that other people are going to be there or been at their businesses, at their place of employment, where's the love? Because without the people, without the workers, the company don't run. And businesses know that, but at the same time, it's not about your feelings or your household or none of that. It's really about the bottom line. Because otherwise, they wouldn't lay people off so that they can make more money,
That's
right?
true.
Or they wouldn't do a lot of the things they do. It's all about money.
Because
So
it's a revolving door for them anyway. So
somebody
they
gonna
don't
come. Somebody gonna come get a job
exactly,
at a new lower rate.
exactly. So they don't.
Man,
You
can you imagine that? I just thought about
expendable.
in the 90s, $1,000 is a lot of money.
It definitely
Thousand
was.
dollars is a lot of money, wasn't it?
It
Thousand
was.
dollars won't get you down the street now. Man,
Not today.
but that's called inflation. That's inflation, and inflation is fake. And I say it's fake because only people who are affected by inflation are people that carry dollars, paper cash. Because if you keep $1,000 now and you hold it till next year, you won't be able to buy the same thing. I took my grandma to run errands yesterday. She was like, "Gee, I remember when eggs went up, shot up to $4 one year." I said, "Eggs was $4?" She was like, "Yeah, during COVID."
I
She
remember
was
that.
like,
Yeah.
"I'm like, what you gonna do?" I said, "What you gonna do if they try to make eggs go back up again?" She said, "I don't eat eggs." I was like, "Oh my god," it was so funny. She's like, "I ain't eating no eggs." I'm like, "That's how you hold out right there. You gonna boycott them eggs?" She's like, "I don't eat eggs
You
anyway. I just
have
usually
to.
use it to cook." So do your own research. If anybody take anything away from what I said today, if you're looking to invest in anything at all, do your own research first and foremost, because you need to know what you're investing in. And that goes to Warren Buffett. Never invest in anything that you don't understand. Like I understand crypto tooth and nail to the point where I can only learn more about it. And then I know a lot about a lot of different other stuff,
Crypto is your thing.
but it's my thing because it's going to encompass everything else. Like everything that you can imagine in the whole world is it going to be involved in crypto. This is a fact. It's already in black and white. Like I know I sound crazy to some people before, but like the more time goes on, like I just said, Algorand is partnered with the United Nations. That ain't fake publicity there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like, and that's why I make my bread and butter. I make a living off of this information and the stuff that I say. So I'll be crazy. I'm gonna be
That's
crazy,
all
and
right.
I ain't gotta look,
That's,
and I ain't gotta
that's all
laugh to the
right.
bank. The bank coming to
Be
me.
crazy. Be
That's
crazy
a
with
good
crypto.
crazy.
Yeah, I am. But I'm gonna help
Crypto
people.
crazy.
Like
That's all right.
Josh and I were working on getting a program set up for young adults. For young fathers, working to partner up with an organization in the city to
It's
teach
amazing.
them this next step though, like because they already got a nice thing going on. So if we just provide a little more financial inclusion, which is what crypto does. It
Hmm.
includes those that don't have access to traditional financial opportunities. So, and then teaching these young fathers a way to make some money without stressing about making money. Like I don't stress about making money. Whether it's coming fast or slow, it don't matter to me no more because it don't come too small until it don't come at all. And y'all gonna hear me say that a lot.
Say that again. I
Um,
like
it don't come
that.
too small until it don't come at all. A
Okay.
wise man once told me that, and it stuck with me.
That's all right.
Because you got to think, if you got some money, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what you gonna do with it, right?
Yep.
Like for
Agree.
example, if you had $1,000 right now, what would you do with it right now?
Right now,
Because you know what you need to do.
probably what would I do? $1,000 right
Just a
now?
thousand.
Take a quick trip.
Hmm. Take a quick trip.
Take a quick
How
trip.
much is this quick trip gonna cost you though? The whole thousand?
No.
No. Okay. See. So okay, you got a quick trip in there. What else?
I don't know. Maybe. I
That's
don't
why
know.
you got to think about what you gonna do with the money. What you gonna do?
I would invest in some wardrobe because I'm an R&B artist.
Okay.
Chanel Ellis. And check out that chocolate dub, y'all. It is on
Mm.
all platforms. And I'll probably call you, try to see if I can throw you a few dollars and see how you can make the money grow. Because
You see?
this stuff
Now
got
that's the
me
thing.
excited.
Teach you, and then now you know, and then you just grow the next 1,000 all yourself, right?
Yeah.
If I had an extra $1,000 right now, what I would do, me, because I already know what to do.
Crypto.
Of course, crypto, but I would put the 1,000 into my private bank account, and then I would take 500 back out to go do whatever it is I wanted to do. See,
Mm.
I just showed y'all that though, right?
I'm definitely going to spend it on some food because I love to eat.
Right.
So I'm hitting up a
But
couple
when I spend
restaurants.
money, I it don't sit right with me. Like I was telling, I can't go back to thinking that way now that I know better. When you know better, you do better. Every time you spend money at a store, you don't get it back. Like they came up with the cash back rewards for certain cards, so that's a plus, right?
Mhm.
But everybody don't got cards,
Everybody don't.
and then everybody
Mhm.
cards don't got cash back. So that benefit is only for some people. So by me knowing every time we spend money, I don't get any cash back. I don't like that. Plus, taxes, right? We know a lot of people need help with taxes, especially dealing with crypto. You're gonna need help with taxes. And then if you're in the real estate, if you own your own business, and a lot of people have a fear of doing their taxes, so they let it stall. I got a buddy now. He behind. He ain't did his taxes in a few years, and I'm trying to get him to come to the office so we can get them together. So for anybody watching and listening, American Dream Tax can take care of that for y'all. So I want y'all to make sure you reach out to me, Walt Knows Money, on all platforms. Miss Karen, where can they catch you?
You can catch me at Facebook at American Dream Tax with Karen and Instagram Dollars in Taxes, letter N.
And Miss Chanel, where can they catch you?
Catch me on Instagram, Chanel Ellis 552, and on Facebook, Chanel Entertainment.
And speaking of those multi-year filings,
Mm-hmm.
we do have where you can save 25%
Tell them about
Come
it.
on,
on
Karen.
the multi-year filings.
Okay, so if you need to file multiple years, then you come to us, and we're gonna take care of you.
We
Yes.
can save it,
Okay.
save you some money.
So, anybody out there with a business that's looking to grow your business, catch up with Karen, Miss Chanel, or myself. Reach out to us. You can call us at 708-223-8953 or any of our platforms, and we will be more than happy to help you get that paperwork in order, okay?
We will. And we will be back with the franchise Power
All
Hour
right, here we go.
on IntellectualRadio.com.
Yes.
Man, y'all just let me ramble all
Yeah,
over.
we.
Oh, got a fountain full of purple runs. Got my styrofoam cup, I'm about to turn it up. In my sleep, I'm making hella G's. And when I wake up in the morning, I go pay for these. They steady watching all my progress. Process, do your done, so pay your homage. I'm ballin' out of control. Avenue, George on my body, now we can roll. Toasting money, cause I got it. Want it, and they gon' find a way. Cause I'm loving my life. Don't you try to infiltrate me, that's my only advice. Now what you doing? Smoking, drinking, popping, riding. Where we going? I ain't decided. Got this money steady, clocking, looking, plotting, smoking, drinking, popping, riding. Where we going? I ain't decided. Got this money steady, clocking, looking, plotting. VVS glasses got me shining bright. Dookie chain around my neck, oh, you see my line. Got the cookies popping, got the strippers dropping. That ain't down to the floor, this money ain't an option. I'm taking off in my F-150. For a truck, 4x4, so they can get with me. They wanna enter my circle now. No more depression, ain't no stressing. I get it now. Styling, profiling, my lady be wildin'. Worry, going through the Virgin Island. Cause they loving my life. Don't you try to infiltrate me, that's my only advice. Know what you do? Smoking, drinking, popping, riding. Where we going? I ain't decided. Got this money steady, clocking, looking, plotting, smoking, drinking, popping, riding. Where we going? I ain't decided. Got this money steady, clocking, looking, plotting.
And welcome back to the Franchise Power Hour. See, I got it right
we here now. We here.
again.
Yeah.
On IntellectualRadio.com. I just have some quick information about some homes that are being built in the Chicago area, in the Roland neighborhood. The city is building some affordable houses along with um, the Hope Center Foundation. They're building affordable modular homes in the Roseland neighborhood. The homes are being built at reasonable prices to help families who are unable to afford a home, as prices have reached record prices across the country. It's part of a collaboration of the local organization, the city, state, and local funding in an effort to build affordable housing. How it works is, according to the Hope Center Foundation, is homeowners are responsible for getting a loan and making a down payment of $1,000. The mortgage payment is approximately $1,100 a month plus insurance and property taxes. What they're doing is they're planning on building hundreds of homes over the next several years. That is according to Shanita Muse, who is the executive director of the Hope Center Foundation of Chicago. They plan on building so many homes because the city has donated empty lots in the Roseland area. So, anyone who wants more information on obtaining a modular home should contact the House of Hope. And if you don't know the difference between a modular home and a manufactured home, modular homes are built on site. So they build them piece by piece on site, whereas a manufactured home is transported in one piece. So, when you see them rolling down the street or on the highway, that's a manufactured home or a mobile home, and it can be relocated. Whereas a modular home is anchored on the foundation, just like a regular house. So, anyone interested, please reach out to the House of Hope and get yourself a new home built. So that they plan on building up that Roseland area back to what it used to be.
That's nice.
But they want them to put the down payment down
Yes, they do.
so they can break ground on the property.
Yes, it's
So
still
that's look. If we had that $1,000, we can go get us
You
some
can
house. See, look.
build us
See,
a
if you would
house.
have told me that before you said that, I would do my $1,000 right there.
Yes.
Okay. You said you had something for us?
Yes, so I love shining a light on nonprofit organizations. Beacon Hill Community Service, they're taking donations for their Christmas basket giveaway, non perishable food, please. And if you're interested in donating, the number is 708 571 3280, and that is 708 571 3280. And Beacon Hill Community Service also have a new event space. If you want to rent out that space for parties, meetings, whatever you like, it's starting at $25 an hour and up. That number is 708-571-3280, and that's 708-571-3280. So shout out to Beacon Hill Community Service.
And if you need somebody to fill that event space,
Oh yes,
I got somebody for you.
what you got, Karen?
Events by Tiffany R.
Okay. Yes, that's amazing. I love to see people get back to their community. So big ups to Beacon Hills Community Service over there.
Okay. And for those listening, those watching, make sure that you keep following all of us so that you can possibly be the next business that we shine a light on next time we come back. Okay.
And come into the studio so we can.
And for
shout
those that
you.
I know we got a lot of people that's listening from afar, though, but for those that are local, definitely come to the studio.
Yes.
Come give us a performance. Come show off your brand, show off your business, show us what you got, because we want to help you grow.
Absolutely.
You know, we're looking for
Definitely.
10 businesses this month to help your business grow or to start a business. If you're interested in starting a business, we can help you there too.
Awesome. Yes.
Sunday, tomorrow, we'll be at the Mini Club on Halsted.
Yes, 8338 South Halsted.
For come meet and greet and network with American Dream Tax. And Wednesday we have our company calls. So anyone interested in a fabulous business opportunity, you want to come check us out and come ask your questions, come get some information on this great opportunity. Do either one of y'all got anything else y'all want to add before we get up out of here?
Just if you're in the neighborhood tomorrow, come to the Mini Club because it's a good networking opportunity and you get to see your girl perform. So yes.
All right.
Oh wait, one more thing. We'll be on Chicago District Radio tomorrow, 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
So if you want to catch us over there, you can come bring your questions, bring your business, bring your whatever you want to bring, and then we'll be back with the franchise financial power hour there too.
Yes, we will.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
with that, I guess we're going to wrap it up.
Until
That will
next
be
time.
until the next time. We're going to call it a day with the franchise power.
Oh, you missed the
hour.
word. You missed the word. You
What I
missed the word.
miss? The franchise.
No, financial.
Financial.
Yep, you missed the word.
No, it's the franchise power hour.
Franchise financial.
I see why you get confused because he switched it up.
Again,
So it took
it's
the
the
financial
franchise
and made it
power
franchise?
hour on
I've been going around telling everybody, catch me on the
intellectualradio.com.
financial
And
power
we
hour.
are out.
Okay.
Oh my!
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Sleep at night without having my savior in my life. Live That's what I do. Every situation, all that I've been through.